Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Travis and today we're going to be listening to Serpents Hourglass. So this is a song recommendation from my top commenter. You know, they are from Poland, so I asked them for a Polish band and this is the band they enjoy. So I figured I would do a reaction to it, maybe do a lyric breakdown, and for those that do comment on a lot of my videos, I do recognize you guys, and you guys are always welcome to recommend music, and possibly I might do a reaction to it in the future. So always do that. I definitely, and plus I definitely need new artist recommendations. I'm doing bands from all across the world, whether it's in a different language, that's fine with me. I want to explore as many bands as possible, so oh, that's pretty cool looking. Gives me like a cyberpunk vibe. Dude, I didn't sleep very well, so I know my facial expressions aren't really there today. But that was a freaking dope song, man. I'm trying not to use vulgarity, but that was a freaking great song. I like that a lot, actually. That was dope. I can't believe they only have 30,000 views. Yeah, I'm subscribing. That was a freaking good song. That was a 10 out of 10. I really like that. God, the music video was so interesting. I didn't play Cyberpunk, but it gives me a very cyberpunk-like vibe. And to kind of turn what I imagine the singer's face into, like, this mechanical, like, machine-like thing was really freaking cool, dude. I like it, dude. Like, I was so kind of captive. I honestly, like, half of that, I was so focused on just the art style of what's going on in the music video. I felt like it really kind of took my attention away from the vocals. I was just, I don't know. I was just so hypnotized. But I like this a lot. The fact that they only have 30,000, oh my god. They were right. They said they're in like the beginning stages of their probably come up, and dude, for a music video to be this good and for the lyrics to be this good, for me, I love this. This is exactly the type of music that if I was to find like my ideal sound, it's this. I love this. Like, I guess I'm gonna try to do a lyric breakdown. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm I'm a little rusty to say the least. Now, forget the humiliation exists. If you lie to yourself, you will lie to everybody else. Take your life in your own hands before you let go, driven with your hate. I feel like I'm trying to understand the type of person that would feel this type of humiliation, because they're talking about forgetting about that humiliation. It could be somebody that is really down on their luck, somebody that is failing to live to, up to expectations, somebody that made a really horrible mistake that disappointed very many people. That's just what I imagine with somebody that is feeling a type of humiliation like this. If you lie to yourself, you lie to everybody else. That gives me the idea of somebody that doesn't have self-reflection. Somebody that can't look at themselves honestly. Take your life into your own hands before you let go, driven with your hate. Okay, take your life in your own hands before you let go. It's like, okay, you need to finally take accountability for the way that your life is going. Driven with your hate. Hate's a very powerful motivator. Really, they got nothing to lose in this instance. They're not in a good place in life. So, all this hate, this hatred that you hate where you are in life, you hate that you're not living up to expectations, use that hate and direct it towards taking control of your life and bettering yourself. People saying that you'll never achieve anything, take that hate and just use it to kind of fuel that fire in yourself and to get where you want to be in life. Our hourglass is filled with smoke. Time cannot pass. It slowly flows. It's so hard to fight against the day, even when sun's not on your page. It's hard to fight against the day, even when the sun's not on your page. When I think of that, usually the sun represents a new day, a new beginning. Every day is like a new beginning to start life over, in a sense, or to change the trajectory of your life. And when I think of that, even when the sun's not on your page, I think of even the sun's not shining in this life of yours, this world of yours, where you don't even have that feeling of a new day, a new start, a fresh start to change things. Tell me once more how you can't tell if you're dead or alive. Why can't you see that the shadow wouldn't exist without light? Not knowing if you're dead or alive, I feel like that's kind of when you're just existing. You're obviously alive because you're not under the ground, but you're not living either. You're not really experiencing what life and living is all about. You're just kind of like a husk of a person. Why can't you see that the shadow wouldn't exist without light? Obviously, the shadow represents the darkness and the sun represents the light. When talking about life, there's ups and downs, there's highs and lows. In order for one to exist, the other has to. Life's not all sunshine and rainbows. Great aspects of life, but there's also bad aspects of life. Nobody lives a perfect life. Nobody lives a life where there's no sense of light. There's no sense of happiness. There's always good with the bad. There's a push and pull, give and take in life. So, but the fault is never yours. But the fault is never yours. Pity me, I am so helpless. Pity me, I am so desperate. I don't know. It gives me an idea of somebody looking at this person and almost like mocking them. It gives me the idea of like, oh, you're the boy that cried wolf. Oh, your life is so bad. Oh, you live the worst life possible. Look, if your life is so bad, your life is, not worth living. For example, like, why don't you take the steps necessary to make those changes? You cry about how your life is this way, but you make no effort to change it. you just keep staying in this cycle and you keep complaining about it and you keep, wishing your life was different, but you don't take any effort to changing it. Like, and so it almost feels like, oh, pity me, I'm so helpless, pity me, I'm so desperate. That's how I interpret it. It almost feels like there's a secondary character, like, look, dude, just, if you're going to cry every day about how your life's so bad, then do something about it. Make the changes. Take responsibility for your life. Nobody can do that but you just don't put forth the effort to doing it. And I don't know, maybe that's not the way it's meant to be interpreted. I've met an individual or two like this. I'm sure we've all seen people like this that just do nothing but just, woe is me. They live like a victim mentality. It's just, how you interpret that is probably just based off your experiences. Yeah, so my interpretation of the song is, it sounds like somebody that is very pessimistic, somebody that doesn't take accountability for their life, really, a boy that cried wolf, somebody that will tell you how bad their life is but makes no effort to change it. Their life is always worse than everybody else's. This right here, but the fault is never yours, pity me, I am so helpless. It really gives me the idea of like a secondary person that is just, oh, okay, your life is so bad, well, what the hell are you doing to change it? Are you going to keep crying about it? Are you going to keep saying your life is worse than everybody else's, but you're not going to make the changes necessary to get in a better place in life? You're just going to keep complaining about it and just not do anything about it? Yeah, I don't know. And it really just sounds like somebody that needs to just, I don't really like using the term, but pull themselves up by the bootstraps, and really needs to like, look, okay, my life sucks. What the hell can I do to change my life? You need some type of self-reflection and realize that nobody is going to change your life. You can't complain about it and expect other people to change your life. You have to change your life. You're the only one responsible for that. So this person needs to sit down, evaluate what do they not like in their life, and what are the steps necessary to change it to where I can be in a better place. Oh man, it gives me it just makes me so kind of agitated thinking about what kind of person I think this is, in a sense. But that's just my interpretation of the song. I could be way off, but this band is absolutely freaking phenomenal. I'm so glad they recommended this band to me. You know who you are. I cannot wait to revisit this band and just see the views blowing up because this band has so much potential. The music video is amazing. I like this band a lot, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I did the lyrics some type of justice. Hopefully I'm not way off. Maybe I'm just letting my own personal experiences sway my interpretation. But let me know how you interpret it, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.